Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Kansas State Wildcats. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Caught, close to the marker, it's Smith. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Kennesaw State Owls. Take it away, broadcast team.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Run to the right. Touchdown, LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Back to pass, it's Levitt. Grabbed in the middle, it's Payne. There he goes! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. This time it's complete. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. LSU lining up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will take the field for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on second down. And they get the sack. Great rush from the defense, and they end this quarter with an exclamation point. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick...
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Can't find his man. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Those two failed to make the connection. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. He's got him this time. Creates a little space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 25. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. The Tar Heels offense has the ball for the 1st time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Wide open spaces. It's a seam wide open. Past the 20. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UNC!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Got a man, it's Smith. At the 35, he's loose. Round the seam on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A great catch and run for 6.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the SMU Mustangs. Take it away, broadcast team.
They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Oh, out of space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Thomas. Turning it on! And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. He's in open space downfield. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The run to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Quarterback may change this route. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Running to the left. It's a running room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can run.
He's loose. Oh, what a cut. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Take it away, broadcast team.
The Sweet Feet buy a little time. He's open on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Second down.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Will put him up here in the second half.
I don't know, guys. The way this game's going, the defensive tug-of-war this has been, that might be enough right there. Points have been difficult to come by, but the offense found a way to get it done. Really nice job of execution there on that drive.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Find some fresh air. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hernandez. He's loose down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Finds a man on the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
That's reeled in. It's Dallas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He caught it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And this offense can just about taste taking over. Touchdown, LSU! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking...
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Back to throw, it's Levitt. Got a man, it's Payne. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Fires to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Texas offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. Okay, and this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Longhorns will punt this one away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Wants to bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Temple Owls. Take it away, broadcast team.
To the air, it's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
And that
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. And his throw is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That's the end of the third quarter.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run all.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Under fire. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. To my athlete versus yours, the defense won that battle.
Throwing on the run. Makes the grab ready for the first down. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. So first down will open up the final period. Now they'll run it on the toss. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball in it.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Rush is on him.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looks it in at the 40. Can they catch it? The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
It's money time, and my quarterback's got to come through, and boy, does he ever. It wasn't with his arm this time, but with his legs. You don't account for his legs? Look at this. Scramble around, get outside the pocket, make something happen, and make the heads-up play to stop the clock by stepping out of bounds.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Right on target this time. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they've got the lead in the final minute. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Virginia Cavaliers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Finds a man by himself. Turning on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will give them the lead. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Quick strike complete. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Morris. Oh, they're after him. And they get him down for the sack, and that ought to do it here in the quarter, and this defense ends it on a high note. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Bringing the heat. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Sam Houston Bearcats. Take it away, broadcast team.
Ready? Single back formation, and they give it to him. Sweet cut there. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
They want to run it left here. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Got some room into the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Bearcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass, it's Watson. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? There he goes to the right. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers.
Before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to get outside. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front to get on those
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looking for a man. It's Watson. He's got him wide open. Flying down the left side. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Bearcats! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Leaves it with the running back. Got a little space. He has the first and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line. Move the chains.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. to this challenge, you'll be facing the Yukon Huskies. Take it away, broadcast team.
Back to throw, it's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Showing the arm strength down the left side. The deep ball. Open spaces. Touchdown LSU. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. Off to the races to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 10. Touchdown, UConn. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And how about the tight end?
The extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for two. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback.
There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense working from the pistol. Power football with the run. Creates a little room. Wide open spaces. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a seam wide open. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. LSU will get a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On the run, it's Thomas. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quick completion on the out. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds. 1st and goal for the offense. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Indiana Hoosiers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
To the air. It's Levitt. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Back to pass on second down. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw. Floating away. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Tigers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Oh, better look out. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. To throw, it's Levitt. Pressure coming. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw it. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him, just got to make the catch.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier fourth down. They'll try to do it for a second time in the opening quarter. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. To throw, it's Mendoza. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. And the Hoosiers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Tennessee Volunteers. Good old Rocky Top. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Finding open areas. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy.
He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. And we'll get it. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels, but to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The number one job for the return team, get good field position. But it's much better if you just score, which he did from 90 yards out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Levitt. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Extending the play. With the catch, it's Thomas. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And he's got it inside the 20.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown LSU! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Boise State Broncos. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going for the big play. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Complete to the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense. From the gun. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Still looking, on the move. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. 10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Steps away. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Right on the money. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. LSU right back to the line. Power ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now it's 3rd and goal. Ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
The Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback in the position is...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Jeanty has gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Jeanty, but you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Floats it out in space. All out of space. Turning it on. At the 20. Touchdown Broncos. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pressure coming. He rifles one deep down the right side. Finds a seam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown LSU.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside the 15, here's the return. Running into the open space. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown Broncos. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Touchdown Tigers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona State Sun Devils. Fork 'em, Devils. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Levin. Oh, he's going to go up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, Feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Touchdown, Tigers! First points of the day are on the board.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
LSU 5, Arizona State 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arizona State's offense will go to work for the first time. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, you're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes of big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his second year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game, and Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Skadda.
Flying out to the left. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Dropping back, it's Levin. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play.
Gashes him in the middle. It's a running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Man, that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's looking to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Under fire. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab at the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. The #1 job for the return team, get good field position. But it's much better if you just score, which he did from 90 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From the gun, looking for a man. He lofts one down the sideline. Snatches it on the run. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.